I'm Kimberly Cardenas, and I'll be discussing some of the notable features and influences on the literature produced in Japan during the Muromachi period. First, let's discuss the era that preceded this topic, the Kamakura period. This is also referred to as the early medieval period. This is when war stories, like the Tale of Heike, were very popular. However, this era came to an end when the Kamakura shogunate is overthrown in 1333. And after a failed attempt to restore imperial power, Japan is thrown into the Muromachi period, or late medieval period, which lasted from 1336 until the unification of Japan in 1600. Some of the notable features of this era's literature include the decline of court heritage, the thrive of Ranga poetry, the influence of Zen Buddhism, and the growth of no drama. Before, literature revolved around the tragic love stories of the noble families and the impressive accomplishments of war heroes. However, around the 15th century, such court records and diaries lost their appeal when scholars started creating too many of these works, leading to a decline of court heritage. This was an attempt to safeguard against the civil war resulting from the northern and southern courts' fight for power. Luckily, there was perhaps no group who devoted themselves more to the preservation of that nostalgia than the Rengashi. The Rengashi were masters of linked verse poetry, and they essentially worked as traveling professors, educating on the rules of Renga, participating in linked verse socials, and perhaps most importantly, detailing the poetry's aesthetic traditions that established the art form's foundation. The Muromachi period experienced a transition to Zen Buddhism, which brought concepts of embracing individuality, the beauty of impermanence, and simplicity into literature. Yoshida Kenko is famous for expressing such concepts in his works such as Essays in Idleness. Another feature of this era was the growth of no drama, a type of storytelling performance that included various literature allusions and woven Buddhist ideas of simplicity into elements like stage movement and music. In fact, the only instruments used were a few drums, a single flute, and the cast chants and singing to emphasize that the music they really needed to listen to was the silence. To review, notable elements of the Muromachi period include the decline of court heritage, the growth of Renga poetry, the influence of Zen Buddhism, and the appreciation of no drama.